And where's the live? Let's hope there'll be no disturbance again. All right, let's see. Okay, live. That's good. That's good. That's good. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are live now on Facebook, and we are also recording it for the future reference. And we want to thank you for joining us as early as possible this morning. Normally we start at 10, but one of our first lecturers or teachers or trainers or Professor Dr. Patrick is in the house as early as this time, so that we can release him as early as possible to go for his own lecture in Philippines at the moment. So I want to say thank you to everyone that have joined. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And we just want to start as early as this time. So let me just put this. So we are still on mindset for transforming love, relationship, friendship, marriage, family. And here we are on this platform. So I'm just going to put the sound on, okay, so that we don't miss it. Okay, right. So today again, we have Professor Akpabio, Dr. Mercy, and Professor Dr. Patrick, and also Professor Nada. Hopefully, is our own system will work today so that she can join us. She's meant to do it yesterday, but because of the system that is not working. Right. So let us continue with this quickly.
Welcome to Yes You Can International, a home of discovery, development, and demonstration. A home of love, relationship, and family. A place of mastering mindset for transformation and building deeper relationship.
YYCI Blueprint is T-I-M-E for the youth leaders and young families. Transformation and training. Inspiration and impartation. Mentoring and motivation. Empowering and education.
Yes You Can International Limited mission is to transform lives, relationships, professions and education, and to support the youth and women to change their mindset, their stories and their situations, and also to support the underprivileged and vulnerable women and children. YYCI's mission is to engage the youth's mind positively and take positive actions, to help them to focus and not to be distracted, and to get better and let them know they have everything in them to be successful and fulfilling their purpose. And once they believe in themselves and focus on their development, they can also help others to get better. And that is why we established Yes You Can International Limited mission is to transform lives, relationships,
Dr. Elizabeth Lucas is a dynamic and motivation speaker. She is based in the United Kingdom. She is the founder and director of Yes You Can International. She has been invited to several international conferences to speak and lecture. She is an intelligent teacher, author, and she is a mentor to the younger generation. Please subscribe to YYCI TV on YouTube to watch her amazing videos. You will be glad you did.
This is just to let you know that there's nothing too difficult for you to do.
If we can change, then everything around us will change.
Without wisdom, you can't really create wealth. We're in the world of creativity. So without wasting our time, let us quickly, let me see where did it, hold on a second, sorry, I keep doing this. Okay, so we have again, Professor Dr. Patrick with us.
Relationships, they're the foundation of our lives. But let's face it, they can be tough. Conflict arises, emotions boil over, and maintaining a healthy connection becomes a challenge. But what if we told you there's a book that can change it all? Introducing Relationship Matters: How to Solve Conflict, Maintain and Keep Relationships, and Manage Emotions. This comprehensive guidebook, written by relationship experts, offers practical solutions to transform your relationships. Discover effective conflict resolution strategies that promote peaceful communication and understanding. Learn essential relationship maintenance techniques to nurture and cultivate strong connections with your loved ones. Dive into valuable emotion management strategies and regain control over your reactions. Relationship Matters has already helped countless individuals rejuvenate their relationships and find emotional well-being. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Get your copy of Relationship Matters today, available exclusively on Amazon.com. Change your relationships, change your life. Order Relationship Matters now.
Okay, so let us welcome let's welcome Professor Dr. Patrick Rajan Mungekar. Is a globally recognized scientific professor, counselor, and international speaker. He has made groundbreaking contributions to sustainable development and is widely regarded as one of the world's leading experts in this field. Dr. Mungekar is a trailblazer in his field and has achieved several notable firsts. He was the first youngest India whose book Introductions to Sustainable Development Goals, non-academic, became part of Atlantean education program. Dr. Mungekar has received an impressive 300 honorable doctorates from all over the world, making him one of the most recognized experts in his field. He has also taught over 18,000 plus students and career guided 49,000 plus students, and he continues to inspire and educate future leaders. He has appointed 70 plus organizations at various high positions at the same time, and also appointed ambassador by 65 bodies, almost in all disciplines. In recognition of his contributions to teaching and research, Dr. Mungekar has received 950 plus international, national, and state awards, 9 national scientific patents, and 18 world records, making him one of the most decorated academics in the world. Professor Patrick Begega is a visiting faculty member at 63 plus many national and foreign universities, and he serves as the Director of Research Innovation at Oxford University, Lighthouse Leadership University, Dominion of Impact International Bible University, and the Global Ministry Discipleship Institute, and the Dean of International Development at Theophany University. Dr. Mungekar is also a successful author of 7 books, including Introduction to Sustainable Development Goals, Education and Internal Access, Leadership Superintendence, Sustainable Horizon, Finding Balance, Inscribes and Stem Cell Science, which is the best seller. He also co-authored 15 books, represented India in more than 400 plus international conferences as keynote speaker, published more than 45 plus research papers in various international journals, also working as editor for some of the journals. As a vice chancellor at Unified Theological Seminary, USA, United University of Kingdom of Atlantic in Singapore, Westminster University in Zimbabwe, and Wisdom University Global in Nigeria. Dr. Mungekar brings his expertise to these prestigious institutions. Additionally, he is the first youngest pro-chancellor, founder of the University of Expertise, which speaks to his entrepreneurial spirit and dedication to innovation. After serving 14 months as Vice Chancellor this year, he got promoted and became Chancellor of Wisdom University, Gobe, Nigeria. He is the first Indian to be appointed as Dean in CCOL London, first India to be appointed in all academic high positions at the same time. Finally, Professor Dr. Mungekar achievements have earned him several prestigious titles, including Lecturus Magnificus LM, HRH, 5, Duke HRSR, and the Medieval Fellowship, United Kingdom's highest academic honor. He is also the first Indian to receive the distinguished title Professor Wisdom from Institution Cultura Colombina Kazakh Poetica Magia Pluma, Colombia, South America. Wow, wow, wow. So now, without wasting any of our time, let's welcome Professor Dr. Pratik Mungekar to share with us his full of knowledge and wisdom and experience. You are welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Professor Dr. Elizabeth, for the kind introduction and once again for the invitation. So today's my topic is about connection Uncharted, exploring depths beyond traditional relationships. So by um, let's start by understanding what traditional relationships entail. Traditional relationships often follow societal norms and expectations, characterized by monogamy, marriage, and predefined roles. While these relationships have their merits, they may not fully encompass the diverse spectrum of human connection. So, traditional relationships serve as the cornerstone of societal norms and expectations surrounding human connections. They are often characterized by structures such as marriage, then predefined gender roles, monogamy. So these relationships are deeply ingrained in cultural and historical contexts, reflecting long held beliefs and values within communities. Now, the concept of monogamy, wherein individuals commit to exclusive romantic or marital partnerships with one another, has been this monogamy has been a prevalent model for relationships in many societies. So, marriage, often viewed as a sacred union between two people, is considered a formalized institution that solidifies commitment and legal recognition. Within traditional relationships, there are often predefined roles based on gender stereotypes with expectations regarding domestic responsibilities, childcare, and breadwinning. So, while traditional relationships provide stability, security, and a sense of belonging within societal frameworks, they may also be limiting in their scope. The emphasis on monogamy, for example, may overlook the potential for diverse forms of emotional connection and intimacy. Furthermore, the rigidity of predefined roles can restrict individual expression and fulfillment. So, it is important to recognize that traditional relationships have their merits and can bring joy and fulfillment to many individuals. However, they may not fully encompass the diverse spectrum of human connection that exist within our society. So, as we delve deeper into the exploration of relationships, it becomes evident that there are alternative models and expressions of connection that deserve consideration and validation. Now, the very first point which I wanted to emphasize is the evolution of the evolution of relationships. So, human relationships have undergone significant transformations throughout history, shaped by shifts in societal norms, cultural values, and individual preferences. So, this evolution reflects our collective journey toward understanding and embracing the complexities of human connection. One notable aspect of this evolution is the transition from arranged marriages to more autonomous forms of partnership. So, in many cultures, arranged marriages were once commonplace, but in India, arranged marriage is, still practicing widely, wherein familial elders or matchmakers played a central role in selecting spouses based on factors such as social status, economic stability, and family ties. However, as societies modernize and notions of individual agency and choice gain prominence, arranged marriages gradually decline in prevalence, giving way to marriages based on mutual consent and what you can say personal compatibility. Moreover, the concept of marriage itself has evolved beyond its traditional boundaries. While monogeneous marriages remain, or you can say monogamous marriages remain predominant in many societies. Alternative models such as open marriages, what you can say polyamory and consensual non-monogamy have gained visibility and acceptance. So these arrangements prioritize transparency, communication, and the freedom to explore connection with multiple partners while maintaining ethical boundaries and mutual respect. Additionally, the structure of families has evolved from the conventional nuclear family model comprising two parents and their biological or adopted children to more diverse and inclusive forms of family units. So, chosen families, for example, consist of individuals who may not be biologically related but share deep emotional bonds and provide each other with support and care. So, this evolution challenges the notion that family must be solely based on blood ties and highlights the importance of community and chosen connections in shaping our sense of belonging. The evolution of relationships invites us to question traditional constructs and societal norms surrounding love, partnership, and family. So it encourages us to explore alternative forms of connection that resonate with our authentic selves and honor the diversity of human experiences. So by embracing this evolution, we open ourselves to a richer tapestry of relationships that reflect the complexities and nuances of the human condition. Now, the second point is the essence of connection. At heart of every meaningful relationship lies the essence of connection, a profound and fundamental bond that transcends superficial interactions and societal expectations. So, connection serves as the bedrock upon which genuine human relationships are built, fostering emotional intimacy, mutual understanding, and authentic engagement. So, emotional intimacy is a Emotional intimacy is what you can say a central component of connection, encompassing the ability to share one's deepest thoughts, feelings, and vulnerabilities with another person. So it involves a sense of trust, vulnerability, and empathy, allowing individuals to forge deep emotional bonds and feel truly seen and understood by their partners. So, emotional intimacy creates a safe space for individuals to express themselves authentically and fosters a sense of closeness and belonging within the relationship. So, mutual understanding is another vital aspect of connection rooted in empathy, compassion, and active listening. It involves the ability to empathize with and validate the experiences and active listening. So it involves the ability to emphasize with or what you can say or again to validate the experiences and perspectives of others. So even when they differ from what you can say from our own, through open and honest communication individuals can bridge differences, resolve conflicts, and cultivate a deeper sense of a connection based on mutual respect and appreciation. Now, genuine engagement is the active participation and investment of individuals in the relationship, characterized by attentiveness, reciprocity, and shared experiences. So it involves being present and fully engaged in interaction, demonstrating care, interest, and affection towards one another. So genuine engagement fosters a sense of connection by creating meaningful moments of connection and fostering a sense of unity and partnerships within the relationship. Now, this connection transcends societal labels and norms, recognizing the inherent worth and dignity of each individual, irrespective of their background, identity, or status. So it celebrates the uniqueness of each person and embraces the diversity of human experiences, fostering a sense of inclusivity and acceptance within the relationship. So finally, connection is the lifeblood of human relationships, infusing them with depth, meaning, and fulfillment. It is the invisible thread that binds individuals together, nurturing love, trust, and intimacy. By honoring the essence of connection, we can cultivate relationships that are rich, meaningful, and enduring, enriching our lives and those of the others in profound ways. Then the next point which I'm going to introduce here is beyond romanticism. That means platonic connections. So, in our societal discourse surrounding human connection, romantic relationships often steal the spotlight, adorned with tales of passion, devotion, and grand gestures. However, amidst the the fervor of romanticism, it's essential not to overlook the profound significance of platonic connection in shaping our lives and enriching our experiences. So, this platonic connection encompass a broad spectrum of relationships that extend beyond the realm of romance, yet yet hold equal, if not greater, importance in our lives. So, at their core, these connections are rooted in, I can say, friendship, then camaraderie, and mutual respect. So, offering a unique form of emotional support, companionship, and belonging. So, friendships from the backbone of our societal networks, providing us with or rather you can say friendships form the backbone of our societal network, providing us with a sense of belonging, acceptance, and shared experiences. So friends serve as confidants, cheerleaders, and companions on life's journey, offering a listening ear, a shoulder to lean on, and a source of laughter and joy. So whether childhood friends, college buddies, or what I can say, confidence, these relationships play a vital role in shaping our identities, values, and a sense of self-worth. So mentorships represent another form of platonic connection characterized by guidance, wisdom, and mutual learning. So mentors serves as trusted advisors and role models, offering valuable insight, encouragement, and support as we navigate the complexities of life and career. So, uh, through mentorship, individuals can access new perspectives, opportunities, and resources, fostering personal and professional growth in ways that transcend traditional hierarchical relationships. So camaraderie, forged through shared interests, passions, and experiences, offers a sense of kinship and belonging that transcends romantic entanglements. Whether bonding over a shared hobby, volunteering for a common cause, or facing challenges together, camaraderie fosters a deep sense of connection and solidarity among individuals. So these connections often endure the test of time, serving as pillars of strength and support in times of need. So climatic connections finally play a vital role in fulfilling our innate need for social connection, belonging, and emotional support. While romantic relationships may come and go, planotic connections often endure, providing a stable foundation of companionship and camaraderie throughout the values or throughout the various stages of life. While romantic relationships may take center stage in our cultural narratives about connection, so it is crucial to recognize and celebrate the profound significance of planotic connection in our lives, whether through friendships, mentorships, uh, or camaraderie. So these relationships offer deep emotional support, companionship, and belonging, enriching our lives in ways that are both profound and enduring. Now, the next point is intimacy beyond romance. Intimacy beyond romance. So, in our cultural narratives, intimacy is often equated with romantic or sexual relationships, where physical closeness and passionate encounters take center stage. However, true intimacy extends far beyond these narrow confines, encompassing a rich tapestry of emotional connection but transcend romantic and sexual contexts. At its core, intimacy is about the deep emotional closeness, vulnerability, and trust that individuals share with one another. So, emotional intimacy forms the foundation of meaningful connections, allowing individuals to authentically express their thoughts, feelings, and fears without fear of what you can say judgment or rejection. It involves bright seen and understood on a profound level, fostering a sense of connection and belonging that is both profound and enduring. Then the planotic relationships, often overcooked in discussions about intimacy, are equally capable of fostering deep emotional connections that uh, that 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 rival those found in romantic partnerships. So, friendships, mentorships, and familial bonds uh, can be incredibly intimate, offering a safe space for individuals to share their innermost thoughts and feelings, seek support and guidance, and experience a sense of belonging and acceptance. So, in planotic relationships, emotional intimacy is cultivated through shared experiences, mutual respect, and genuine care and concern for one another. So, friends become confidants, offering a listening uh, ear, words of encouragement, and unwavering supports in times of need. So, this emotional closeness fosters a sense of trust and security, allowing individuals to be vulnerable and authentic in their interactions, knowing that they will be met with understanding and empathy. Moreover, planotic relationships often provide a unique perspective on intimacy, one that transcends the limitations of romantic and sexual attraction. Unlike romantic relationships, which may be characterized by fluctuating levels of passion and desire, planotic connections are grounded in a deeper sense of companionship, camaraderie, and mutual respect. So this allows individual to experience intimacy in its purest form, free from the constraints of societal expectations and romantic entanglements. So intimacy extends far beyond the confines of romantic and sexual relationships, encompassing a rich array of emotional connections that are equally meaningful and profound. Whether found in romantic partnerships or planotic connections. Intimacy is characterized by vulnerability, trust, and mutual understanding, forming the bedrock of meaningful human connections. And by recognizing the diverse forms of intimacy that exist in our lives, we can cultivate deeper connections uh, with others and experience a greater sense of fulfillment and belonging. Now, the next is exploring non traditional relationships. So, in recent years, there has been a growing recognition and acceptance of non traditional relationships that challenge conventional forms and offer alternative expression of love, connection, and partnership. So, these relationships prioritize autonomy, communication, and consent, allowing individuals to explore diverse forms of intimacy and connection outside the confines of traditional monogamy. So let us delve deeper into some examples of non-traditional dynamics. The very first is polyamory. So a polyamory is a relationship model in which individuals engage in consensual, romantic, and/or sexual relationships with multiple partners simultaneously with the knowledge and consent of all involved. Unlike traditional monogamous relationships, polyamorous relationships are characterized by openness, honesty, and commitment to ethical non monogamy. Partnerships in polyamorous relationships can vary in structure and dynamics, ranging from triads and quads to a larger networks of interconnected relationships. So, polyamory challenges the notion that love and intimacy are finite resources, emphasizing the capacity for individuals to form deep connections with multiple partners simultaneously. Then comes open relationships. So open relationships are characterized by a degree of flexibility and openness regarding sexual and or romantic interactions outside the primary partnership. While the primary couple maintains a central bond, they may engage in consensual non-monogamous activities with other individuals. So open relationships prioritize honesty, communication, and mutual agreement regarding boundaries and expectations. So, partners in open relationships may explore sexual experiences, emotional connections, or both with outside partners while maintaining a strong foundation of trust and commitments within their primary partnerships. Then comes relationships anarchy. So, relationship anarchy challenges hierarchical structures and labels within relationships, emphasizing the autonomy and agency of individuals to define and negotiate their connections on their own terms. So, in a relationship, anarchist approach, all relationships, whether romantic, platonic, or otherwise, are considered equally valid and free from prescriptive norms of expectations. So relationships are fluid and evolve organically based on the needs and desires of the individuals involved. So relationship anarchists prioritize communication, consent, and mutual respect, fostering connections based on authenticity, mutual care, and shared values rather than predefined roles of levels. So these non-traditional relationships dynamics offer individuals the freedom to explore diverse forms of connection, intimacy, and partnership that resonate with their authentic selves and personal values. So, by prioritizing autonomy, communication, and consent, individuals in non traditional relationships can cultivate fulfilling and authentic connections that honor the complexity and diversity of human experience. So, as society continues to evolve, embracing non traditional relationships can promote greater acceptance, inclusivity, and understanding of the myriad ways in which individuals form and nurture meaningful connections with others. Then comes communication and consent. So, effective communication and enthusiastic uh, consent are foundational pillars in fostering healthy, respectful, and fulfilling relationships across all dynamics, whether traditional or non traditional. So, these principles serve as essential tools for establishing trust, understanding, and mutual respect among individuals. So, in the communication and consent, the very first point is effective communication. As we discussed earlier, also, communication is the cornerstone of any successful relationship. It involves the exchange of thoughts, feelings, needs, and expectations in an open, honest, and respectful manner. So, transparent dialogues fosters understanding and promotes emotional intimacy, allowing individuals to express themselves authentically and feel heard and valued by their partners. So, effective communication involves active listening, empathy, and the willingness to engage in difficult conversations constructively. By openly addressing concerns, desires, and boundaries, individuals can build trust and strengthen their connections with one another. Then comes enthusiastic consent. You know, consent is the cornerstone of ethical and respectful relationship, emphasizing the importance of mutual agreement and respect for boundaries in all interactions, whether sexual or non-sexual. Enthusiastic consent requires that all parties involved freely and willingly participate in any activity without coercion, pressure, and or manipulation. So it involves clear and affirmative communication of desires, boundaries, and intentions, ensuring that each individual's autonomy and agencies are respected and upheld. So consent is ongoing and can be revoked at any time, emphasizing the importance of continuous communication and mutual respect in maintaining safe and fulfilling connections. So, by prioritizing effective communication and enthusiastic um, consent, individuals can cultivate relationships built on trust, mutual understanding, and respect. So, these principles create a supportive and empowering environment where individuals feel comfortable expressing themselves authentically and establishing boundaries that honor their needs and preferences. Moreover, communication and consent promote emotional safety and well being, fostering deeper connections and intimacy within relationships. So, as individuals continue to prioritize these principles in their interaction, they contribute to a culture of respect, inclusivity, and empowerment, where all individuals can engage in relationships that are safe, fulfilling, and enriching. Then comes navigating complexity, challenges, and opportunities in non-traditional relationships. So, non-traditional relationships such as polyamory, open relationships, or relationship anarchy, which we discussed earlier, can offer individuals a rich tapestry of experiences, emotions, and connections. However, they also come with their own set of challenges and opportunities, which are require careful um, navigation and consideration. So let's explore some of these complexities. The first complexity is societal stigma. So non-traditional relationships often face societal stigma and misunderstanding due to their departure from conventional norms. So individuals in polyamorous or open relationships may encounter judgment, discrimination, or invalidation from friends, family, or broader society. So this stigma can lead to feelings of isolation, shame, or insecurity as individuals grapple with societal expectations and norms. So, overcoming societal stigma requires courage, resilience, and advocacy for greater acceptance and understanding of diverse relationship structures. Interpersonal dynamics, that's the another complexity. So non-traditional relationships can involve complex interpersonal dynamics including jealousy, insecurity, and communication challenges. So navigating multiple relationships or negotiating boundaries within non-monogamous dynamics requires a high level of emotional intelligence, empathy, and effective communication skills. So individuals may need to confront and address their own insecurities, fears, and assumptions while also prioritizing the needs and well-being of their partner. So building trust, fostering transparency, and practicing active listening are essential tools for navigating the intricacies of non-traditional relationships. So despite these challenges, non-traditional relationships also offer unique opportunities for personal growth, self-discovery, and expanding one's capacity for love and empathy. So by stepping outside of traditional relationships norms, individuals have the chance to explore new aspects of themselves, challenge societal expectations, and redefine their understanding of love and connection. So non-traditional relationships encourage individuals to confront their own biases, assumptions, and insecurities, fostering greater self-awareness and personal growth. Moreover, these relationships can cultivate a deep sense of empathy, compassion, and understanding for others' experiences as individuals navigate the complexities of polyamory, open relationships, or relationships anarchy together. So, navigating non traditional relationships involve both challenges and opportunities. While societal stigma and interpersonal dynamics may present obstacles, these relationships also offer avenues for personal growth, self discovery, and expanding one's capacity for love and empathy. By embracing the complexities and non traditional relationships with courage, compassion, and open mindedness, individuals can forge deep connections, foster personal growth, and create fulfilling relationships that honor their authentic selves and values. Then comes cultivating healthy relationships. So, healthy relationships serves as the foundation for personal growth, emotional well-being, and fulfillment in life. Regardless of their structure, whether traditional or non-traditional, all relationships share common elements that contribute to their strength and resilience. So, let us explore some key principles for cultivating healthy relationships. The first principle is mutual respect, trust, and empathy. So, at the core of every healthy relationship lies mutual respect, trust, and empathy. So, respect involves recognizing and valuing each other's autonomy, boundaries, and individualities. Trust is built on honesty, reliability, and integrity, allowing individuals to feel secure and confident in their connection. Empathy fosters understanding, compassion, and emotional support as individuals strive to acknowledge and validate each other's feelings and perspectives. So, cultivating these qualities creates a strong foundation of mutual care and appreciation with the relationship. The second principle is ongoing effort and communication. Now, healthy relationships require ongoing effort and investment from all parties involved. So, this involves prioritizing the relationship, making time for each other, and actively engage in open, honest communication. So, effective communication again here involves expressing thoughts, feelings, and needs clearly and respectfully, while also actively listening to and validating each other's experiences. So, regular check ins, discussions about goals and boundaries, and addressing conflicts constructively are essential for maintaining connection and intimacy over time. Then the next principle is self-awareness and personal growth. So cultivating healthy relationships also require self-awareness and personal growth. Individual must reflect on their own beliefs, values, and behaviors, acknowledging areas for improvement and committing to ongoing self-development. So this involves recognizing and addressing personal biases, insecurities, and communication partners that may impact the relationship. By fostering self awareness and emotional intelligence, individuals can navigate challenges more effectively and contribute positively to the relationship's growth and resilience. Then, the last principle in this topic is willingness to navigate challenges together. So, no relationship is without its challenges, and cultivating a healthy relationships requires a willingness to navigate these obstacles together. So, this involves approaching challenges with empathy, patience, and collaborative mindset rather than resorting to blame or defensiveness. So, working through conflicts constructively, seeking outside support when needed, and adapting to changes and transitions are integral aspects of maintaining a healthy, thriving relationship. So, cultivating healthy relationships is a continuous journey that requires commitment, effort, and mutual respect from all parties involved. By prioritizing mutual respect, trust, and empathy, engaging in ongoing communication and self-respect reflection, and approaching challenges with resilience and teamwork, individuals can nurture fulfilling and meaningful connections that enrich their lives and support their what you can say well-being. Then embracing diversity and inclusion. We have to embrace diversity also, uh, along with inclusion. So, in our journey to redefine relationship norms and create more inclusive communities, embracing diversity and fostering a culture of inclusion is paramount. So, this entails recognizing and validating the diverse expressions of love and connection that exist within our society, regardless of race, ethnicity, gender identity, sexual orientation, or relationship structure. So, let's explore why embracing diversity and inclusion is essential in redefining relationship norms. The first, very important, recognizing diverse expressions of love and connection. So, every individual experiences and expresses love and connection in unique ways. So, by recognizing and validating diverse expressions of love, whether romantic, platonic, familial, and otherwise, we affirm the inherent worth and dignity of all relationships. So, this includes acknowledging non traditional relationship structures such as polyamory, open relationships, and chosen families as equally valid and deserving of respect. Embracing diverse, expressions of love and connection fosters a sense of belonging and acceptance for individuals whose relationship may not fit traditional norms. Then, embracing diversity and inclusion in relationship norms contribute to the creation of a more inclusive society. When we celebrate and affirm the diversity of human experiences and identities, we create space for individuals to live authentically and form meaningful connections without fear of judgment or discrimination. So, in an inclusive society, all individuals have the opportunity to thrive and contribute to their communities, regardless of their relationship status or structure. By challenging heteronormative and mononormative assumptions, we pave the way for greater acceptance, understanding, and respect for diverse forms of love and connection. So, embracing diversity and inclusion in relationship norms is a matter of social justice and equity. Historically, marginalized communities, including LGBTQ plus individuals, people of color, and those with non-traditional relationship structures have faced discrimination and exclusion based on societal norms and expectations, and still they are facing. By challenging these norms and advocating for greater inclusivity, we strive to create a more just, equitable society where all individuals have the freedom to love and connect authentically without fear of discrimination or marginalization. So, embracing diversity and inclusion in redefining relationship norms is essential for creating a society that honors the full spectrum of human experiences and identities. By recognizing and validating diverse expressions of love and connection, fostering the culture of inclusivity, and promoting social justice and equity, we move closer to building communities where everyone feels valued, respected, and empowered to live and love authentically. And finally, the conclusion of today's masterclass is our exploration of connection. Uncharted has illuminated the vast possibilities and complexities of human relationships beyond traditional confines. By daring to venture into uncharted territory, we open ourselves up to a world of diverse experiences, expressions of love, and forms of connections that transcend societal norms and expectations. So, embracing diversity lies at the heart of this journey. It requires us to acknowledge and honor the myriad ways in which individuals form and nurture connections with partners, friends, and chosen families and communities. By embracing diversity, we create space for all individuals to express their identities, desires, and relationships authentically without judgment or discrimination. Central to our exploration is the importance of fostering open communication. So, transparent dialogue fosters understanding, empathy, and trust within relationships, laying the foundation for deeper connection and mutual respect. Through honest and compassionate communication, we can navigate the complexities of human interaction, address conflicts, and cultivate intimacy that transcends societal labels and expectation. And furthermore, prioritizing consent is essential in creating relationships that are safe, empowering, and fulfilling for all parties involved. So, consent underscores the importance of agency, autonomy, and boundaries in all interactions, whether romantic, platonic, or professional. By prioritizing consent, we affirm each individual's right to self determination and create an environment where all connections are based on mutual respect and understanding. And finally, thank you for joining me on this journey of exploration and discovery into connection uncharted. As we continue to navigate the uncharted waters of connection, let us do so with compassion, curiosity, and commitment to honoring the uniqueness of each individuals together. So let us forge a path towards a relationships that are inclusive, empowering, and deeply fulfilling for all. So with this, I conclude my talk. And once again, I would like to thank all the lovely audience, speakers, listeners, and of course, our dear President, Professor Dr. Queen Elizabeth, for actively, patiently listening to me. Thank you.
Wow, wow. Wow, wow. That's why the fact that we have to wake you up early in the morning, you still deliver full knowledge here. And I want to say thank you so much, Professor Dr. Patrick Mungekar. Thank you so much. Professor Patrick is from India, but presently he's lecturing physically at Philippines. And we have to, you have to wake me up, and I need to wake him up so that we can start the masterclass as early as possible because he needs to move on. But I believe you still have a little time so that we can
Yeah.
ask, okay, so that you can ask some questions. I will start from, I know that if you have a question, please raise your hand up. But I will start the questions with this one. But before I start this question, may I quickly appreciate Reverend Professor Anefiok Apabio joining us, Professor Dr. Mercy Ogbe, Ambassador Dr. Lawson, Ambassador Sarah, and Professor Nada Rakosfi from Croatia. Thank God his system is working today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. And thank you once again, Dr. Patrick. And we want to give God all the glory, honor, and praise for another new day that God has made. We'll rejoice and be glad in it. And we want to say thank you for starting off this program today. Okay, as we continue, one question from my side. Can you explain the differences between friendship and mentorship? Because you mentioned it in your system.
Friendship, friendship, and what?
And mentorship
Oh, that's a very good
question.
question. Yeah, uh, what we can say, um, friendship. Friendship is, how we can say, beyond any relationships. Like friendship is a social relationship based on mutual affection, what you can say, trust and companionship between individuals. So in friendship, we have to there are many characteristics of friendship actually. Equality. So friendships typically involve a sense of equality where both individuals contribute to the relationship on relatively equal terms. While there may be differences in interest, background, or experiences, friends generally share a sense of what you can say, camaraderie and mutual respect. Then reciprocity. So friendships are built on reciprocity, with both parties offering support, companionship, and understanding to one another. So friends often engage in shared activities, confide in each other, and provide emotional support during times of need. Then informality, friendships tend to be informal and unstructured, with individuals freely coming together based on shared interests, values, or experiences. So there are typically no formal roles or obligations associated with friendships, and that's allowing for flexibility and spontaneity in interaction. And very foremost important is emotional connection. Emotional connection is a central aspect of friendship, with friends sharing feelings, experiences, and personal anecdotes with one another. Friends offer empathy, validation, and encouragement, contributing to each other's emotional well-being and growth. So these are the characteristics of friendship, or about friendship. Now, mentorship. Mentorship, on the other hand, is a professional or personal relationship in which a more experienced or knowledgeable individual, which we call the mentor, provides guidance, support, and advice to a less experienced individual, the mentee. So now there are characteristics of mentorship also. Like the first one is asymmetry. A mentorship involves an asymmetric relationship, with the mentor typically possessing greater knowledge, expertise, or experience in a particular domain than than the mentee. So the mentor serves as a teacher, or you can say role model, and a guide, offering insights and advice based on their own experiences and expertise. Then guidance and support. The primary purpose of mentorship is to provide guidance and supports and encouragement to the mentee in their personal or professional development. So mentors offer feedback, share resources, and help the mentee navigate challenges and opportunities in their chosen field of area of interest. Then formality. Friendship is informal. Mentorship is formal. Mentorship relationships may involve some degree of formality, particularly in professional settings where mentorship programs or agreements are established. However, mentorship can also occur informally sometimes with individuals seeking out mentors based on shared interests or mutual connections. And the last one is skill development, which is very important in mentorship. So, mentorship focuses on skill development and knowledge transfer with mentors, providing mentees with practical advice, strategies, and tools to enhance their professional or personal growth. So, mentors may offer insights into career advancements, networking opportunities, or personal development goals. So, as I conclude, while both friendships and mentorships involve interpersonal connections and mutual support, they differ in terms of their purpose, structure, and dynamics. So, friendships are characterized by equality, reciprocity, and informality, focusing on emotional connection and companionship. In contrast, mentorship involve asymmetry, guidance, and skill development, with mentors offering expertise and support to mentees in their personal and what you can say professional endeavors. So
Wow.
that's the difference between friendship and mentorship.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You've really clarified it. Thank you so much. Because sometimes we mix both the friendship and the mentorship, and our mentees need to understand that when somebody is mentoring you, yes, it could be friendly, but at the same time, it's have to follow by the structure, and anyone that is doing the mentorship has an idea, and they are full of experience and knowledge to pass down to their mentees. And when it comes to friendship, friendship is informal, like you said, that you make friends, make companionship, build connection and other things like that. So I want to say thank you so much. Any other questions from Professor Nada, Ambassador Lonson, Ambassador Joseph, Ambassador Sarah, Professor Mercy, and Professor Reverend Apabio? Any questions before we move on quickly? Any questions? No
I
questions.
think that we don't need to ask nothing, Dr. Pratik. He really
It
explained
really, I mean,
all
I learned a
in
lot this
detail as
morning.
usual. Yes, Dr.
Yeah,
Pratik, it was really amazing. Big
yeah,
claps for
amazing.
you.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
yes.
Thank you so much. We really
Thank
appreciate you. And thank you for waking up as early as this 9 o'clock here in UK to come and deliver effective, resourceful, and also very valuable topic, very valuable message. And you've really simplified it. And personally, to me, I've really understood, and I will still keep on going back to my notes and also watch the video again and again. May I express our gratitude on behalf of YYCI, even though you are part of us, you are our ambassador, you are our president. May I also seize this opportunity to express our gratitude, to say thank you for these 2 days that you have imparted your knowledge into us, and we guarantee that our relationship and our love will keep transforming every day of our lives. So thank you so much. If you still have a little time, please stay around and let us invite the next leader in the house to share with us. So thank you so much. We really
you.
appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, let me just